That's Mama Oya right there. What's up, y'all? What's up? King Solomon, that Osiris energy. That's the queen right there. And we got the money spirit. That shit dope. Hey, how are you? How are you? I'm just showing off a little bit of this artwork that I got. It's my homeboy. This is my makeshift altar, y'all. I got a testimony. Good evening, Queen. Good evening, Queen. Yeah, I got a testimony. This shoe and Tefnu right here. And I made this because I do be selling jewelry, y'all, on Etsy. But I ain't got it, like, I've made like one sale. But they did buy a, oh, good. Namaste. I see the God in you too. And I'm just gonna go back. This is the queen right here. The Ori, the higher self. How to set up and hotel altar with kids. Whoo, I just actually did that, so I'm glad that you asked me that. I have a testimony. Can I get an amen? Amen Ra. I got a testimony, y'all. This is my makeshift altar. Why do I have a makeshift altar? Because I am no longer at the hotel, y'all. I am in my beautiful 3-bedroom home provided to me by the spirits. So I just wanted to publicly thank them. Ashe. I'll give y'all a tour later, but my room is pretty freaking big. It's messy because I just like moved in here today, y'all. But I appreciate y'all coming through and stopping to see me. Ashe, ashe. So how to set up a hotel room altar with kids. This is what I did just now because I had to do some work to get into the situation that I'm in now, into this new blessing. So what I did was I designated a spot. Like if you have a table in there or something like that, I don't know what your hotel room is set up like. And that's something else. I don't mind showing y'all these altars because anything can become an altar. They say, don't show people your shrine or whatever, but these are boxes, literally, of like my air mattress and a toaster oven, and you know what I'm saying. And the first thing I did when I got into my house was make an altar. But in the hotel room, I cleansed it because it's a hotel room, and all the energies of the people that have been in that hotel room before you don't know what went down up in there. So you need to cleanse your space. And then you have children. You want to choose the highest point, of course, because you don't want them to touch it. I don't know how big your kids are, but mine are how old are they? 8, 10, and 12. So when I set up my altar, I let them know, hey, this is Papa Legba stuff. This is such and such Spirit Saint Expedite stuff. Don't touch any of this stuff. And they didn't touch it. I was burning candles in the hotel room because you got to give your ancestors what they need. I always made sure that it was in a safe place away from my kids because I know how it is. I was just in a hotel literally 3 weeks with my children. And you got to do what you got to do while you're in there. And if you do what you got to do, you won't be in there long. And I'm a living testimony. I'm trying to tell you. I will give y'all a house tour. It's a 3-bedroom. I can't do it right now because I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to come and like answer some questions and give out some card reads and pull some cards for y'all. Yeah. So anybody want to get some cards pulled? Y'all got some questions or something? I really wanted to pull some cards on what next month will hold for people. What's gonna hold? What is next month gonna hold? That's what I would like to pull some cards on. I'm sorry, y'all. My charger had popped out, so I was trying to put it back in there. So that's why I ain't got the beautiful view of my artwork. And this also goes to the artwork. Also goes to show you what I was talking about with old boy, the homeless man, and that art that I brought off of him. This ain't nothing but cardboard that was in the bottom of a jelly packet box when I was working at that restaurant, and then I turned it into this beautiful work of art. This my dude right here. Same thing. Just a jelly piece of cardboard from the packet, the box of the shipment of jelly. You know, it like sits in between the rolls of jelly or whatever. I just took the cardboard and boom, hooked it on up. But anyways, so I'll just do it as a whole because ain't nobody like, give me a reading, give me a reading. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I love art. Art is just a beautiful, beautiful expression of creation and being a creator. So we're going to ask the spirit to reveal as a whole, since nobody has said that they want a personal. Oh, okay. We got somebody that wants some personal cards pulled. And what would you like to know? Would you just like to know what's in store for you for next month? Or would you like to ask me a question and we'll ask spirit what they have to say about it? All right. I got you. We're going to go on a roll. So we're going to do what? Yvonne first, then Lee Sam second, and then, I don't know how to pronounce that. Agara. I want to say that right. I'm sorry. And then, let's see what's going on. Okay, so what's in store for you? All right, so before we pull any cards, we want to just give our shade to the ancestors. We want to give our shade to Papa Legba. Hey, how you doing, twin? We want to give our shade to all the spirits that are there and on our side and that are working on our behalf. And we just want to know what you have to say about our sister, our soul group member, Yvonne. What does she have to look forward to? Is there anything that you all want to let her know? All right, so we pulled number 7, which is the seeker card, the thinker, the searcher of truth, understanding, underlying truth is really what it is. So reality hidden behind illusions and hidden truths, meaning that they'll be revealed. And I'm just pulling off the top of my deck right here. We got the warrior card. Sorry for the pause of silence. I have to feel the energies of the cards and then put the reading together. I feel like your inner warrior is going to definitely awaken, and you're definitely going to come into some truth and some growth. Look at that. That's good. That's beautiful. If you come into that truth and you start to seek the truth and understand the truth, then nothing but the warrior can awaken in you. And nothing but growth can come from that as well. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but growth can come from that as well. We got another number card. That's 444. Let me know if you've been seeing that number, that 444. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to be confident. Things are going to go in the right direction. You are in harmony with the universe. You have perfect synchronicity. You also have divine support. You got to follow your inner truth, your inner compass. You got to trust that and know that you're going to get through this safely. Tell me if this is hitting a button for you, Yvonne. So I like to do the bottom card. I'm going to pull 5 cards per person. So the bottom card that they give you is self-awareness. You need to be aware of yourself, aware of your likes, your dislikes, your wants, what you don't want, all of that. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of the things that are in your life that you don't like. And that's basically what self-awareness is, because you shouldn't accept anything around you at this point that doesn't suit you. And I mean that for real, for real. So that's what you're going to have to look forward to, Yvonne. My comments don't be all right. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. She say it's resonating with her, y'all. That's what's up. So that's your reading. You need to seek the truth so that you can awaken your inner warrior. And there you're going to have some growth. You got to have that faith, be confident, and know that things are going in the right direction. You're going to be in harmony with the universe. You have perfect synchronicity and divine support from your ancestors and from the spirits. Just be aware of yourself. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're going to go down the line. Who next? I gotta get back to my comments. It just be popping up there. All right, so we're gonna do Lee Sam. I'm gonna turn my camera around, y'all, because I gotta sit it down so that I can clear Sister Yvonne's energy. Yep, you up next. I gotta clear the energy off the deck. 1 second. Let me turn this camera around if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, okay. I'm really bad at this camera thing, y'all. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. I'm just clearing that extra energy off of the deck from the present. Y'all had a long day, but I do want to give something back because I was really blessed today, y'all. Really, really blessed. I can't wait to show y'all how big this backyard is and the beautiful trees that are back there. It's going to be beautiful scenery for me to shoot some good videos out there. All right, Spirit. What you got for us? So we do 5 cards, okay? Pay attention and follow the signs. Usually when this card comes up, they've been giving you signs already, but you haven't really acknowledged them. So now they're tugging you now with this card saying, follow what we're telling you to do. You see it, it's in front of you, and it's like you ignoring the signs. So make sure that you follow those signs and pay attention. Pay attention to those signs. That's something that will get you real far. You know, real far. And that has gotten me real far too. And I was giving someone a reading last night. I don't even know who this woman was, but she's a new subscriber or whatever. So I shade to her as well. I was giving her a reading, and the spirit was basically, and I've never had this happen to another person, but the spirit was basically saying that she paid attention to the signs very well. If you pay attention to the signs, then you can make it out of here. And you can make it out of here safely, like through the matrix is what I mean when I say make it out of here. You got that 888. So that's good shit right there. 888. That's your number. Abundance in various forms are coming. Prepare for the next stage. Your life purpose is what you're going to be stepping into. You're going to remember who you truly are. Pay attention to your instincts and listen to your inner voice. You're going to gain wisdom, a long-awaited harvest, and the next level in spiritual evolution is what's next for you. But you know what? That be the spirit telling you, if you do this, then you'll get this. It's not like it's going to happen to you automatically. You got to pay attention to those signs, and you have to follow the signs. Then you're going to get it. So it's coming to you. Oh, look at this. You got to know, honey. You got to know that you know that you know that you know. I don't know if you came from a Christian church, but you know how they be saying you got to know that you know that you know. You got to know that you know that you know when you walk in this walk with the spirits, with your ancestors. You need to know. And you can't allow anybody to tell you different. So you're living these experiences, and you go through these experiences yourself. So if you're going through these experiences yourself, then you already know that can't nobody tell you what you just went through. So stand your ground. Don't let nobody sway you from this, because you know what's up, because you're living it, and no one can tell you your reality. And I believe that's what the spirits have to say. So what else? Oh, you got a lot of 8s. You got another 8. This is really good. You got a lot of 8s. So this is the infinite card, because you can turn this way. Hi. That's what's up, Ashay. Thanks for stopping by. So you got the infinite card, and it says balances material. You're going to balance your materials in the immoral world and the material world, in the immaterial world and the material world. Authority, control, and you are an infinite being. You're also going to be in organization. In organization, not an organization, but in organization, meaning things are going to start to fall in line. And then your 5th card, which is the bottom card. I always take the bottom card. You got numbers. They like giving you numbers. 333. Okay. Encouragement. The angels and guides are near you. This is reassurance that whatever it is that you're trying to do is going to go well. Answered prayers and wishes. Whatever you requested from spirit is on your way. You're going to be overflowing with power and energy. But all of these things, this is a very good reading. All of these things are only going to happen if you do that very first card. Pay attention and follow the signs. If you don't pay attention, you don't follow the signs, then you don't get any of this. And I had to put it just like that because that's what it is. So you have to pay attention and acknowledge it. Hello, hello. Ashe. So you got to acknowledge that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all adjusting. I'm sitting on the floor. So we're going to go over your reading again, and then we're going to go to the next soul group members reading. I'm trying to turn my camera around so you can see that. Ashe, Sharon, how you doing? So what you got for your reading was you need to pay attention to the signs, follow the signs. You got that 888, abundance in various forms are coming. Prepare for the next stage. You're going to be stepping into your life purpose, remembering who you truly are. Pay attention to your instincts, listen to your inner voice. You're going to have gained wisdom, long-awaited harvest, and you're going to be evoluted to the next level in spirituality. But this is how you know this is spirit speaking, because this says pay attention and follow the signs. And then it says right here, pay attention to your instincts. Pay attention. That's the key word right there. You need to be paying attention. And then you need to know that you know that you know. Can't nobody tell you what you've been through. Can't nobody tell you what you've seen, honey. You got to know that you know that you know. And then you got that sorry, my phone. Okay. Another 8 up in this reading, which is that you're going to balance your material and your immaterial world. So that means you're going to balance the spirit and you're going to be able to balance the physical world. You're going to have that authority and that control. You are a infinite being, and then you will be an organization. Things are going to fall in line. And then you got that 333. This is your encouragement that the angels and the guides are near you. This is reassurance that plans are going well. You're going to have your answered prayers and your wishes. Whatever you requested is on its way, and you're going to be overflowing with power and energy. And I only do 5 cards, but I really, 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 really feel like the spirit wants you to have this other card here. What's up? What's up? Ashe Phoenix. And this is the sunshine after the rain card. Spirit is telling me that you need this card. This is your card as well. Everything's gonna be all right. I don't know what you're going through, but all you got to do is pay attention to these signs. And once you get that down packed, everything is going to fall in line. Okay. All right. So we're going to get the next soul group member. I'm going to turn my phone around and put it down, and I'm going to clear the energy off the deck, and we're going to take the next person for the reading. Ashe, Queen, Ashe. Oh, hold on. I got to turn it back around. All right. There we go. Let's set it down. All right. So, yes, is it Agara? Tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't want to say your name wrong. I apologize. But I know that you are next, Agara. That's a beautiful name, if that is how you pronounce it. Oh, you're welcome, Ashe. Anytime, anytime. What's up? What's up? If y'all are in here and anything that I say resonates with you, definitely click that like button and just do it. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Become a member of the soul group. You're welcome. You're welcome. No worries. All right, so I'm just shuffling the cards. Then I'm going to pop that deck and make sure that we got that energy off to the card. Ashe, Ashe. We're glad that you're here. Definitely. All right. So we asked the spirit to allow us to give a message. We want to know what it is that you guys want to reveal to her. Let her know what she has to look forward to and what she has to do. All right. So you got the float card. It's your float card. And the float card means that you got to learn how to rock with it. A base and a bound. No matter what the situation is in your life, you just got to learn how to float with it. Someone told me like water off a duck's back. Basically, when things happen, when life hits you, you got to allow it to just roll off your back. You can't allow it to take you down. You can't allow it to change your vibration. You cannot allow those things to happen. You got to learn how to float. And then you see her float. You see how the water right here, the water is molding to her. Like she's not moving or anything. She just going with the flow. And the situation around her, the water around her is molding to her, to fit her comfortability. So you got to float. All right. You got a key card. This is also like a Papa Legba card because it's the key and he is the gatekeeper. So this says vigilance is key. You got to pay attention. Vigilant. Be vigilant to all your surroundings. And vigilant to me means pay attention to everything. That must be the key word tonight. Pay attention. Be vigilant. Move forward. So whatever situation that you're trying to hold on to, you need to let it go. And you need to move forward. It's time for you to move forward. Just sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. That's that vigilance right there. And that flow card is you not doing anything but sitting back and watching, taking notes. And then once you get what you need, you move forward. You need to keep moving. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're not for you anyways. I kind of feel, I don't know what your situation is, but I feel like the spirit is saying they're not for you. Peace, Nicole Ashe. You sure can get a reading, Nicole. Oh my goodness. I don't like the energy that comes with that card. I'm sorry. And it's nothing to do with you, Agara. It's the people, whatever this move forward card situation is. There's some people involved that you know that you should not go on forward with in your life. You should not allow these people to continue on forward with your life. And spirit is telling you to let these people go. That situation is dead. You need to let it go. It's bad energy around it. Your fourth card is the double rainbow card. So the double rainbow card represents a lot. It's my first time actually pulling this card. So let me see if I can pull this together because I remember why I made this card, because I saw a double rainbow one day and I had to figure out what spiritual meaning this has. And it is a reflection. It's actually a rainbow that's inverted. So I drew my card wrong. So I'm gonna have to refix that. So it would be like a mirror of this top rainbow. The purple would be right here instead of where the red is. And then it would go on and so forth. Like a mirror. As so below, as so above is so below. You know, I got you, conscious. I got you. So that represents like spiritual wealth and spiritual blessings and all of those things. When you see that, it's like tenfold. Your blessings, your wealth, all of those things. As so below, as so above, as so below. I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. So she's got a number card for her fifth card. And it's a number 2. So it's the all-knowing. 2 represents resilience, the ability to survive. This represents loyalty, being unshakable, true power, being demanding, being flexible, being non-confrontational, and being the peacemaker. And that's probably why they want you to float in that move forward situation. I don't know what that move forward situation is, but that's probably why they want you to float. Because they want you to remain non-confrontational with that situation, but there is bad energy around it. You know who it is. I don't know who it is. You know what your situation is. I don't know what your situation is, but spirit is definitely telling you to let those things go. And the double rainbow, like it could also have, another meaning too, because as so above, so below. You know what I'm saying? So if it is a negative situation and you don't choose to move forward from it, then it can reflect in the spirit realm into the natural realm. And then that can always lead to disaster and bad things. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to those signs. You remain vigilant because that's your vigilant card. And you want to make sure that you are floating. You're allowing the situation to mold to whatever you're doing. You're in control of it. You just land back. You just float. So let me give you your rundown of your reading. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so your first card was floating. Again, we just spoke about that. Hold on 1 second, I'm sorry. Ashe. All right, so I'm gonna answer your question in 1 second, Julianne. I'll be right there with you. Let me just give her wrap up of her reading. So you wanna float. In the situation that you're dealing with pertaining to whatever group of people that you need to leave alone, that you know that you need to leave alone. You need to float. Don't be confrontational. You need to remain vigilant. Just watch what happens. Sit back and watch. Pay attention to those signs. And then you need to move forward. And then we got the double rainbow. I'm sorry that my card is wrong. I'm going to remake it. You know what I'm saying? Then we got that double rainbow. And with that double rainbow, you want to make sure that you are making the right decisions. Because, again, as so above, so below. If you do this the right way, then you will receive spiritual wealth from this. It's like a pot of gold. That's a really good card. And then the number 2 is the all-knowing. It represents resilience, the ability to survive, loyalty, being unshakable, shakeable, true power, demanding, flexible, non-confrontational, and being a peacemaker. If any of this resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like button. All right, let's see who's next. I'm going to answer a question right quick, and then I'm going to go to the next reading. Let's see who's next for the reading. I got to go up. I see you, Phoenix, but I got to go up back to the comments to see who's next, okay? And then I'm going to answer the question, and then I'm going to move on to that person who is next. Phoenix says, can I pull a card? So Phoenix would be next, and then Nicole is after Phoenix. All right, so I'm going to answer Juliana's question. Aries women dealing with Cancer women haven't talked to in months. Is there any chance of them contacting me? An apology, reconciliations. Do they have feelings? So Juliana, if this was a situation where you had some type of dispute with someone and you haven't talked to them once and you want them to apologize to you or reconciliate with you, spiritually, and I'm not trying to be harsh or whatever, spiritually, none of that matters. And I'm just going to be honest with you. None of it matters. They could have hurt you or whatever, but if they're not tripping off of the hurt that they caused you, then you cannot allow that to weigh you down or enslave you, that hurt that they've caused you. And I don't want you to think that I'm being insensitive about your situation because I don't know what happened or why you all haven't spoke or any of those things. Then spiritually, they don't have to. But if you want them to, there are things that you could do. If you want to reconcile with these people, you can try a sweetening spell to try to mend the relationship with them. You don't want to try baby steps with them at first, you know. But spiritually, I will let it go. And I'm just going to be honest with you because this is how I deal with people in my life. If I offend someone, then I apologize to them. If they offend me and they want mad or whatever and they want to do them, I don't got time for it. I don't have time to be sitting around hurt or crying or any of those things because they're not sitting around hurting or crying about me. And then that's the energy that I'm putting out to the universe. And that's the energy that the universe is going to give you back if it's something that's hurting you. So if you're putting out that hurt and that pain or whatever, then the universe is going to be like, she must like sitting in hurt and pain, you know. But and that's the thing about spirituality, because you're your own judge. You're your own judge, then they can do whatever they want to do, and nobody condemn them for it. They won't go to hell for it. So I would just focus on me. That's what I would do, Juliana. I will focus on me. And if those people don't apologize to you or if they don't reconcile to you, so what? You know, I got Phoenix, and then I got Nicole, and then you, Phantom, you're up. You know what I'm saying? So, and I shade to you. But yeah, Juliana, I apologize for the hurt that you are feeling concerning that situation. And I would never wish that pain, because I'm an empath, so I can kind of feel the hurt that you feel concerning that situation. But for your sake, you move on and you don't allow the hurt that they have caused you to stop you in any way. Don't trip off of them. Why? Because they ain't tripping off of you. And that's real. But I love you, and I Shay. And if you need anything or if you just want to talk, you can hit me up at any time. Definitely. So let's do another reading. Who's up next? Phoenix. You said you had a friend and you want me to pull a couple cards on him. Was there a specific question that he had? He or she? I don't know. I apologize. Use the correct names. I'm going to turn my camera back around. right, there we go. Oh. Okay. Was there any particular questions or anything that he had? He just wants to know what the spirits have to say for him. Absolutely. Ashe to the spirits of Phoenix's friends and his ancestors. And he just wants to know what you guys have to say to him. Do you guys want to say anything to him? What does he need to know? What does he have to look forward to? Oh, you're welcome, sis. If you need anything, you guys can always hit me up on Instagram, Beautiful Light 717. You can shoot me an email, Beautiful Light of Israel, and that's Israel Israel. I almost forgot how to spell my last name, y'all. I'm tired. I told y'all. So that's at gmail.com. So Beautiful Light of Israel at gmail.com. Anybody feel like to help a sister out and hit that Cash App? That's going to be what is that? $ Bela Aura Israel, and that's capital B, capital O, and Israel, the capital I, and that's Israel. Is there a list? A list of what, Miss Linda? Ashe to you. Thanks for coming into the room. What kind of list you looking for, Miss Linda? Ashe to your ancestors, and Ashe to Papa Legba, Ashe to Ishu, Ashe to the many faces of Papa Legba. All right, let's see what we got for friend. Open roads. So spirits are going to be opening doors for you, Phoenix's friend. That's good. That's always a good card to pull. Let's see what else spirits got to say. That self-awareness card came up again. Second time we're seeing that tonight. Third time will be a charm, I guess. Be aware of yourself. Be aware of the things that you like, that you do not like, and take those things into consideration and start putting yourself first. Don't put anybody else above you. Be self-preservationist, or however I say that. You know what I'm saying? Be a self-preservationist. Be aware of what it is that you will and won't accept, because people will try you. People will definitely try you. This is the patience card. So it's got the calendar and just days and days and days wasting away. Your ancestors want you to be patient. Patient so they can open those roads. I'm positive. Let's see what else we got for you. Oh, I like this. Tables are turning for you, Phoenix's friend. You're gonna get them open roads. Okay, I'm sorry about that, you guys. Connection came off a little bit. All right, so we're gonna give you the last card on your deck and see what's up. Stop looking outside yourself, Phoenix's friend. Stop looking outside yourself. Okay, that's what your ancestors have for you. I feel like this is your card too, but we'll see. I'm gonna do the rundown. And if the ancestors tell me to give you the card that was underneath that, then I will give you the card that was underneath that. Hello, Beauty Ashe. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do a rundown of Phoenix's friends reading. Ancestors are opening your roads. It's time to be more self-aware. Be aware of everything. Have patience. The tables are turning for you. And stop looking outside of yourself. This is what the ancestors are saying to you. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. I like this card. All things are going to work together. This is an awesome reading. Your friend, Phoenix, has a lot of support in the spirit realm. He has a lot of support. And they're telling me to let him know that no matter what he does wrong or he thinks that he does wrong, because there really is no right or wrong, they're always going to be with him. Whoever his spirit guides are. And I can feel love. I can feel that. I can definitely feel some love. It is passion. Oh, it resonates. All right. Click that like button. Yeah, that's what's up. Like, for real, for real. They really do. They have a lot of love surrounding this person. I don't want to say he or she, you know what I'm saying? But they have a lot of love surrounding this person. They continue on the path that they're on, and I feel like they're saying that you're listening. That you're listening to what the spirit has to say to you, and you should continue on that. If you continue on that you're good. You don't have anything to worry about. So Ashe to Phoenix's friend. Ashe, Ashe. All right, Circuito. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. All right. Thank you for the energy. I appreciate it. Let's see. Who is next? It's just whoever says they want a reading, and then I'll go in order of who pops up in the chat down there. I think it would have been, was it Nicole? Did we already do you, Nicole? If you still here, Nicole, let me know. If it's not Nicole, then it's going to be Phantom. It might be Phantom. Okay, so we did do you? Or were you answering that we were still here? I don't think I did Nicole. I just did Phoenix, and then it was you. And then it's Phantom. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, Nicole, was there anything that you wanted to ask the spirits? Here, let me turn my camera back around because I got like my blunt in my hand. I gotta shuffle the deck and get the energy off the card. Yes, Intuitive Empress. I'm just going down the chat. So whoever asked for a reading, I'm just going in order and offering some free readings. If you guys, any of this resonates with you, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and become a member of the Soul Group. You guys can contact me at any time for consultation or reading at Instagram, Beautiful Light 717, and Gmail, Beautiful Light of Israel, like my last name, ISREAL at gmail.com. Oh, and if y'all want to help with that Cash App, $ Bela or Israel, capital B, capital O, capital I. All right, Queen. All right, so Nicole is next, and then it was Passion. All right, so Nicole, Passion, Phantom. All right, and then we'll get Circle. So Nicole, Passion, Phantom. All right, Spirit. Was there a question that you had, Nicole, for Spirit, or you just want me to ask them what they want, if they want you to know anything? You sure can, Alicia. I can't see Nicole down there, so we're just gonna go with, just clear the energy off the deck. Okay, so we just want to give our shade to Nicole's ancestors and her guides and her spirits that are around her, and we want to know if they have anything to say to her. Find your peace, Nicole. You need to find your peace. Find your zen. Find your serenity. Find it. All right, let's see. I'm shuffling still. I'm just going shuffling through the deck. This is the new love card, but I want you to understand that I don't believe that this means a new love coming into your life. I think this means a new love for yourself. That's what, and that's important. That's important. I think that's why they're trying to tell you to find that peace that you need. You need that growth. After you have found your peace and you get that new love for yourself, what else could happen but you grow? And that's the honest to God truth. What else could happen but you flourish, but you bloom and you're fruit. That's what's up, ancestors. I like that. Self-love, that's right. Purpose. This card is like the find your purpose card, but I feel again that the spirit is leading me to another situation. This says purpose, and they want me to know that want you to know that everything in your life happened on purpose. That's what they're telling me. Like, they're saying that you experienced some things that hurt you and may have harmed you, and you're still holding on to those things, but it happened on purpose so that you can become who you're supposed to be. And I want you to hold on to those things. They actually are telling me that you need to take some time for yourself, Nicole. You need to do some spiritual solitude. You need to rid yourself of all people, and you need to know yourself, and you need to find your and begin to love yourself. I would before you start taking yourself out on dates and stuff like that, Nicole. Take a day. I would say a day. I do it for weeks because it's necessary because you have to cleanse yourself from people, from other people's energy. I would definitely just take a week, and I'm just being honest, and not answer my phone unless it's important. You know, your children, maybe your parents or something like that. But friends and people that are extra in your life, let them go. Just give them, not let them go for good. Give yourself like a week or so. And that will set you in the right direction, is what the spirit is telling me. So you really do need to take some spiritual solitude. Excuse me. Because they're telling me that all the other stuff that you're dealing with is distractions. And that you're keep being distracted. So you're not taking care of yourself properly. Because you don't have time to. Because you're so focused on everybody else and everything else. And they're letting me know that you want to take care of them and you want to make everything right. But it's not about that. It's about you. And it's about self-preservation. They want you to take care of you. This is what your ancestors are saying. Take care of you. It's time and you deserve it. That's what they're saying. It's time and you deserve it. And they'll be there with you. They'll begin to talk to you. Oh, this is your bottom card, girl. Stop putting others before yourself. What up, Flex? Everybody give Flex some ashe that once since day one and made it into the chat. But yeah, so Nicole, your bottom card is stop putting others before yourself. Now tell me that it was the spirit talking, because I don't know your situation. You know? No, you're not too late. I'm just going until I guess my phone died. But I don't know your situation. You know your situation, Nicole. And it all just falls in line. It all just falls in line for real, for real. They're telling you that you just need to be with you in spirit so you can get what you need from spirit. And they're ready to work with you, Nicole. They are ready to work with you. It's just that you are so infused in other people's situations. They say you're trying to help out and they know that you have a good heart. You have a good heart. But they're saying you need to back off. You need to focus on you. Because if you don't, they're going to run you down. These people are going to run you down. And it's not that it's like intentional, but they're saying it can get overwhelming for you. And they don't want you to have to experience that. And you don't have to experience it for real, because it's all about you. And that's what the spirit wants you to know, that it's about you. It's not about everybody else. It's about you. And you need to start putting you first. So I hope that resonated with you. I hope that resonated with you. Ashe, ashe. So I believe that it was Passion next and then Phantom. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, you're welcome, sis. It's nothing but love for y'all. Y'all understand, like, for real, for real. It's nothing but love for y'all. I've been blessed today. I've been blessed today. I have really been blessed. I just moved into a 3-bedroom house with a backyard with beautiful flowery trees. It's space back there. It's everything that I asked for. And it was all because I was obedient to the spirit. Yes, we can do a question in between the readings. So be obedient to the spirit, Nicole, and you're going to be rewarded, honey. You're going to be rewarded. And in your reward, no, you don't have to pay anything. How I work is if you want to donate to me, you are welcome to donate to me. But if you need some help and you need some spiritual advice, I'm here to help you. You don't have to give me anything. You can send me your love. But money does help. So let me throw that in there. But you know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you know. What's up, that ninja? Damn. Anyways. Thank you, Flex. Thank you. All right, so what was the question? We're going to take the question, Justin, and then we're going to move on to Passion, and then we'll do Phantom. Hi, welcome to the group. I want to say it's Sayante. I don't want to say it wrong. Absolutely, Champagne. I'll get to you. All right, Justin. Where you at? What's your question? All right, I got it right. Guidance into April. Okay, that's what I was gonna do, but everybody else just like was like go freestyle with it, so I was gonna freestyle with it. All right. Justin's question was guidance into April. That's correct. My chat is going wild now. Okay. Okay. All right. So since it's just a question, I'm just gonna pull one card for just a question because everybody is waiting in line for a reading. But since it's a question and you want spirit to answer you correctly, I'm just gonna pull a card. And there we go. Oh, look at this, honey. Look at this, honey. It looks like you might be coming into some money. Maybe a business will take off. Maybe you'll get a new job. Maybe you'll get a raise on your job. Maybe you'll find something that you really like to do and it pays you money. But you're getting some money. You're getting some money. So that's what's up. I've never pulled this card for myself. And this is the card I've always wanted to pull. Like, yes, I need this is like a lottery ticket, a spiritual lottery ticket. But yeah, so Justin, look out for that. Just look out for that. You're obviously on the right path because the ancestors and the spirits don't just be trying to give people nothing. They make you want to work for it and learn something and be somebody. All right, so we're going to passion, and then we're going to hit up. All right, Circuito, we're thankful that you're here. All right, so passion, what was it that you wanted to know from the spirit? Did you just want to know what your 2019 is going to look like? Did you want to know, like, did you have a question or anything like that? We can pull some cards and see what the spirit has to say concerning those things. Oh, shit. My bad, my bad. I drew all these cards. My daughter helped me to design this deck. I'm going to have it printed, but I'm slowly but surely adding other cards to the deck. Love and light, and darkness, y'all, because you know how I roll. All right, so what spirit has to say? Let's see what spirit has to say. Ashe to Passion's ancestors and her guides and the spirits that are around her to help her to grow into who she's supposed to be. Let's see what they got for us. Vigilance is key. There's a lot of cards, but sometimes when I do like readings, and y'all be seeing me sit here shuffling them, certain cards be wanting to stick out. So this is the second time that we've seen this card tonight. Vigilance is key. Being vigilant, like the lion, like the cat, like you need to see everything. Pay attention. That keeps coming up. So spirit must be wanting people to pay attention. And just because this is not your reading doesn't mean that it's not for you. So if you're hearing me, if you're hearing that pay attention word over and over again and it's hitting you in your soul, then that means you need to pay attention too. You need to be vigilant too. If I'm pulling a card and that card is resonating with you, that doesn't mean that just because I'm pulling a card for this person that it's not for you. Spirit works in many ways to reach many people. I've seen other people get readings and I know that that reading was for me, you know? So that's just how I'm going to address that. And let's see what we got. We got the closed door card. This is a card I haven't pulled in a while. And I wanted to explain this card, okay? Because closed doors do not mean something bad, okay? That door being closed could have been something that was horrible for you, but the spirit has seen it and has now blocked it, so you don't have to go through it. You know, so whatever it was that you were probably hoping for in this particular situation, spirit is telling me that you know what it is and that you knew that it was a door that that wasn't going to work for you. I ain't gonna say that you shouldn't go through, but it wasn't going to work for you, but you were holding on like, you know, like just the mustard seed of faith. You know what I'm saying? You had that for that situation and the spirit is telling you no, flat out. So you can't go down that road, but down that path. But you know what? Closed doors also means another one got to open. You can't stand stagnant. And usually when spirit closes the door, because I'm going to tell you, with this house situation, so many doors was closed. I only spent 3 weeks in a hotel. This is going to be my first night here. But so many doors was closed. But when they closed those doors, they opened this beautiful one. This door is beautiful, y'all. I ain't going to lie. And I was really feeling down about the door that was closed, or the doors that were closed in my face, because I'm like, I need a crib. I got these kids out here. I just followed spirit and walked by faith and hopped up and left my crib or whatever. So now I'm in a whole nother city and I need a crib and I need one fast. You know what I'm saying? So there was times that I wanted to doubt and feel bad about those doors being closed. But what I ended up getting in the long run was a blessing, a real, real blessing. Sudden change. This is a Oya card. So this card is a representation of Oya. And you see we got the 9 spirals because she's the goddess of the weather. She's storm, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the different colors because blessings, phantom. And she's got all the different colors and stuff like that. So when the winds of change come through Oya, you know it's going to be something major. So that will be major change quickly in your life. Strength card. You got 3 Papa Legba cards and an Oya card. Okay? Because you got the key, then you got a door, and then this card is red and black. And Papa Legba represents my strength card. So that's why his shirt is red. That's why the dude's shirt's red, because it represents Papa Legba. So in this situation, because you have evidence of Papa Legba just popping up, and there's 3 cards, and that's Papa Legba's number. There's 3 cards that are Papa Legba's in this reading right now. So with that being said, Papa Legba definitely is all over this. The key to the door that you want to open, I'm going to go back to these comments and read y'all, because when I be doing the readings, I'll be trying to focus on what the spirit says, but I'm definitely going to go back through these comments and we can get people in line to do a reading or whatnot. And we can go until my phone dies, but then when my phone dies, I guess that's the end of it. But you got the key card, you got the door card, and then you got the strength card. And there's 3 cards that represent Papa Legba. So since you have Papa Legba here, I would definitely give a Papa Legba concerning whatever door that you wanted to be open that's not opening for you, because there's a different path. And because he's here, that's an invitation to talk to him, because he got the key. I got you, Flex. I got you. So let's see what your bottom card is. You got the 888, which is that abundance in various forms. Prepare for the next stage, your life purpose. You're going to be walking into that, remembering who you truly are. Pay attention to your instincts. Listen to your inner voice. You're going to gain that wisdom, and you're going to have a long-awaited harvest, and then you're going to evolution to the next spiritual level with the 888 card. But that also is a Papa Legba issue too, because if you look at the number 8, okay, and then you slice it down the middle, okay, and then you flip it around, that's 33. So that's Papa Legba all day. You know, the list is just on the chat, and I'm just going to do the next one. So that was your reading. You need to be vigilant. Get off my bed, Storm. You need to, I got a cat in here. Oh, and that's Oya too. Oya is here. Because see, my cat was just asleep, and her name is Oya. Okay? And she just hopped on my bed. She knows she ain't supposed to be up there. We're speaking about Papa Legba, and we're speaking about Oya. She was just knocked out 2 seconds ago. Now she's doing some shit she ain't supposed to be doing. So Oya's here. Oya, you got Oya around you, and you got Papa Legba around you. This whole entire time, and everybody else's reading that I've been doing, my cat Storm, my son still calls her Oya, but I just call her Storm. She has been knocked out. She has not moved. Absolutely, Savannah, we'll get you there. So let's see. Oh, my bad, y'all. I pulled the plug. All right. Oh, okay. All right. And then you got the closed doors. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It means the spirit is protecting you from something, or they got something better for you. Then you got that sudden change. Then you got that spiritual strength card. Be strong. You got this. And you got your abundance coming. That's the 888 card. You got your abundance coming. You need to prepare for the next stage in your life. Your life purpose is what you're going to be walking into. You're going to remember who you truly are. You want to pay attention to your instincts and listen to your inner voice, which is your inner intuition, which is your Ori. Okay? You're going to gain that wisdom, and then your long-awaited harvest, and then you're going to be moving up to the next spiritual level. That's pretty much a good reading, in my opinion, too. I really do. I keep dropping y'all. My bad. I really do believe that. All right, so that was Passion's reading. next after passion? Was it phantom? Did I do you phantom? Did I do you phantom? Okay, so phantom is next. Okay, then let me see who's after you, phantom, and then we'll take a question and then we'll do your reading. Okay, so you got pet. Okay. So it's going to be phantom and then it's going to be seance. All right. And then who had a question? Savannah, did you have a question? Just a question or? Oh, so you're next after phantom conscious. You right. You're right. Okay, because I sure said I had you. No? Okay, somebody type it in and tell me because I'm just. So you're next right now. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get conscious and you want to know if your ex Andrew come back. That's okay. So that actually is a question that I would not be able to answer for you. And the reason why I'm going to tell you I would not be able to answer that for you is because I don't know. In situations like that, it's a matter of if people love you. It's not really a spiritual thing. Okay, so you're after passion. Okay. But it's not really a spiritual thing with that. So they can choose whether or not they want to be with you. So in that case, if you wanted to like do a ritual to try to get them back, then you can control that situation. But other than that, if he chooses that he doesn't love you anymore, then I would just say, and he hasn't came back yet, then I would just say he ain't coming back. But there's something you can do about it. If you want to do a ritual or whatnot, you know. I got you, Champagne. But all right, so Conscious says she next. All right, hold on. Okay, I know that wasn't your question. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read these comments too. So I'm reading the comments so I can find out what's going on. I should have wrote this down. I ain't never had this many people at a free or live reading before, so give me a second. Okay, so Queen 101, Conscious 101, Flex 101. Circuito said he was after Phantom. And okay, and he said he after Passion. Okay, so how about we just do this? No, Flex. Okay. All right. This is how we're gonna do this. Okay. You think he was wrong? I don't even know. So this is how we're gonna do this. He just say he want to know what to do next with the spirit. So I'm just gonna do a quick little card reading on that. It's all good, y'all. I'm finna get to whoever I can get to. It's all good. All right. The spirit said what you need to do next is stop looking outside stop looking outside yourself. There's a lot of stop cards in here. I got to make sure I read them right. So that's what you need to do. Y'all tripping in the comment section. Y'all tripping. But yeah, so that's what the spirit wants you to do. Just stop looking outside yourself. Okay? If that's the question that you had. What in the hell? Okay, so who next, man? Straight up. Y'all done confused the hell out of me. I'm confused, y'all. So I answered that question. What the spirit has to do, what wants you to do next. Me. It's Flex. Flex is next. And then Circuito. So we're going to do Flex and we're going to do Circuito. All right. I'm shuffling my deck. Yo. Yo. Ancestor card. Flex. Are you getting with your ancestors? Are your ancestors trying to get with you? It is. I don't know what time it is. I just got Flex. Then we got Phantom. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Champagne. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay? That's what we're going to do. They're trying. Are you having any issues with that? You don't have any social media or nothing. I'll be wanting to talk to you. Holla at you. You know? But maybe you guys shoot me an email or something. If you're having any issues with that, then let me know. Because I will help you connect with your ancestors or whatever spirit that you need to contact. It ain't no issue. It ain't no issue, y'all. It's all good. We're going to pick numbers in a second. Sunshine after the rain. So I'm feeling like they're telling me, you need to email me because I feel like you are having just a little bit of a little, I don't want to say issue because I don't think it's an issue. I just think it's a little niche. And it like a little, you know, a little, I don't want to say confusion either. It's like a dry spot. You know what I'm saying? Like a what next flex. You get me? So if you are having beautiful lights of Israel at gmail.com, and that Israel spelled like my last name, Israel. So yeah, just shoot me an email because they are showing me that there's a little bit like of a niche, like, but if you keep going, you're gonna be good, you're gonna be straight. So shoot me an email and I'm just talk to you personally about that. And you can shoot me an email tonight. I'll probably be up for a while. Okay, so we're finna pick a number for whoever's finna. I'm sorry, and I was trying to go in order, but the comments just start going crazy, so I can't even keep up because I'm focused on what Spirit has to say to people as I'm giving them a reading, so I can't read every comment, and then it goes so far up, and then I'm just like confused. So we can pick a number 1 through 60, and then that's who's gonna be next. And I'm gonna wait. Let me write my number down so y'all don't say I'm cheating. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm fat, y'all. Oh, shit. Woo, I've been sitting on that ground for a long time. I gotta work it out, y'all. Work it out. Oh, goodness. Woo, my legs is numb. Okay, let me get a pen so I can write this down so y'all don't think I'm cheating. All right, I'm gonna lay like this because my legs is all numb and shit. They gotta wake up. Oh my God, it's you, Phantom. I didn't even get to fucking write it down. I promise, I did not even get to write it down. My number was 35. And as soon as I looked up, the 35 was there. I'm giving it to Phantom, y'all. I'm just going to because that, honestly, to God, was my number. I just looked up and the number 35 was there. And that's the number I was about to write on the paper, so you got it. I'm just being honest. Okay, since we out of order, everybody want to chime in. No disrespect, sis, but there was no Phantom before me. I got you, Constance. I'm sorry. I could, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, yeah, I'll spell my email. I'm not trying to skip anybody, but as I said, the comments started going real fast. And as I'm doing the readings, I am focusing on what Spirit has to say. So I'm not really like reading the comments. And then when I go back, it's like a lot to go through. So what we can do... Phantom, are you here? Would you like to swamp with conscious living just for being, or who was that said conscious live? Yeah, that was okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyways, so we can do conscious living and Phantom. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So conscious living, we finna do you now. Do apologize for that, and then we're gonna do Phantom. I'm writing it down now. And I'm gonna go ahead and write down my number before we even get started with this one. So when then it'll be all good. All right, we ain't trying to skip nobody out here. It's all love, it's all love. Okay. And then Circuito after Phantom. All right. So the email is beautifullightofisrael@gmail.com. That is BEAUTIFULLIGHTOFISRAEL UTIFUL. Jesus. LIGHT of OF Israel ISREAL at gmail.com. Or you guys can hit me in the inbox at Instagram, beautifullight717. If you guys want to be nice and throw a donation in the donation box, that's Cash App, Bela or Israel, capital B, capital O, capital I, and Israel spelled like my last name, ISREAL. And I also have a PayPal link, which is paypal.me/Bela, capital B, capital O. All right, y'all. So let's do conscious living right quick. Let's see what they got us here. Transformation. I like this card because it's pretty. Conscious living. And champagne after Sequito, I'm sorry. Oh, this is for your girl, Stephanie. All right, Stephanie. Transformation. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. So look forward to shedding your old, because you know what a butterfly does. They shed their old and they become something new. Whatever that old was might not have been as beautiful as what is about to come. That's always what I think about when I think about butterflies. I think about what they were and then what they became. They grew. I'm shuffling the deck, y'all. They grew into something marvelous, into something wonderful and beautiful. You need to be strong. This is that strength card again. You need to be strong during this time, during this transformation time. And I feel like, you know, that you can feel like you can sense, she's your friend, Stephanie, she can sense that things are changing around her. And it might be a little hard for her, but Spirit is telling me to tell her that she's all right. They got her, but she has to be strong. You got to be strong, honey. You just got to be strong. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. That's what the Spirit is saying. They about to change some things in your life, and it's not gonna appear that it's a pretty situation for you. You know? She's been seeing hundreds of butterflies all week. That could be a spirit insect. There's a such thing. Bees always chase me and butterflies always chase me too. I'll tell y'all a story about that later. But yeah. I don't want to be sad. And the reason why I want to be sad is because I can feel like, I told y'all I'm an empath, but I can feel like you're stressed and your friend's stressed and worried about what she sees around her as she's going through her transformation. But she's also seeing the beauty in it as well. So it's kind of like bittersweet for her. Let me know if that is resonating with her. But the outcome is going to be beautiful. Just have strength and humble yourself. Humble yourself. That's what you need to do. All right, let's see what else we got here for ya. I'm just shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. You got an open door. So happily ever after wants to be on the list. We're going to put happy on. I'm writing them down now. Happy. And then Ellis. All right. I think I already got you, Ciante, after champagne. Yeah, after champagne. Oh, okay, on point. Smash that like button and subscribe. Yeah, but you're finna get some doors open for you. If you could just show your strength and humble yourself, Stephanie, is that your name, honey? If you can humble yourself and show some strength, they're going to open doors for you once you receive that transformation. Yeah, I got you on the list. I don't want to say it wrong, but you start with an N. I don't know if it's silent or not, and I do apologize. I really would rather just not say the name than to pronounce it wrong, because I don't like to pronounce. I've experienced that before. I don't like to pronounce people's name wrong. So is it Napag? I got you on a list, okay? All right, her finances, she is concentrated on. All right, so the last card Arrow. Arrow. Okay, we're gonna call you Arrow. All right, I like it. Ariel. That's what it is, Ariel. All right. So your finances, the last card that I have on the deck is gonna be 2727. That's your number. This is a rare card to get too. Maybe you're 27, maybe Sakita. Okay. So let me put that on there. Sakita. I like that. That's beautiful. I like it. So the finances situation, 2727 brings balance and harmony, duality and peace, adaptability, and diplomacy, charm, and I got you. And mediation, consecration, faith, and trust in your life purpose. You're already receiving, it says support, but you're already receiving support from the other spirit realm. And the reason how I know that you're receiving support from the other spirit realm is because they gave you the open door cards, Stephanie. So if you got the open door card, you got support, because that's the only way that you can get anything done in either realm is if you have support on the other side. Encouragement. Don't worry about your finances. That's what I'm hearing them saying. Like, don't worry about it. For real, for real. They don't want you to worry about anything. What they want you to worry about is this transformation that they're trying to, the next level that they're trying to take you to. That's what they want you to focus on. All things are going to be added unto you. So this brings me in the mind of the Bible verse, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all you things shall be added unto you. We all know, if you're on this channel, that the kingdom of God is within you, you know? So once you do what you need to do for yourself within your transformation, then all things are going to be added unto you. So don't you worry about a money situation. Don't even give it a second thought, because I can see that causes a great deal of stress. And if you do, it's going to snowball. So the moment that another Bible verse, and I'm not a Christian, but I do believe in the power of words, casting down imaginations. So as soon as that worry starts to come up in your mind, knock it out. I got this. All I got to do is be strong. I just got to show strength, and I got to be humble. I got this. You don't have to worry about anything, Stephanie. This also represents your psychic abilities. So your girl got gifts. Your girl, Stephanie, got some gifts. Divine mysticism, determination, and you manifest good fortune. So it is that they're telling you not to worry about this, Stephanie, because you can just actually manifest it. You have gifts, girl. You got some power. You got some power. I wouldn't even be worried. You should be lead sorcerer. I can feel the power. As soon as I said you got some power, I can feel the power. I don't even know that you have the power that you have within you, Stephanie. But honey, you are strong, and people come to you. People come to you because they know that you can help them. And it might not be a money situation, Stephanie. It could be just that you're there to say the right thing, or you're there to offer your spirit, or you're there to offer your love. Stephanie, you're a good friend. Okay? You're a good person. You are. I wish you was my friend, because I can feel your energy. I wish you was my friend, girl. For real, for real. But yeah, so that's Stephanie's reading. We're going to move on to Conscious. Are you here, Conscious? It's finally your turn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She does have hella gifts. That's what's up. I could feel it. I could feel Stephanie's energy. She really has. She's a leader. She's a leader. She need to get on YouTube, and she need to subscribe to this channel, because she is a leader, and this is a group of leaders here on this channel on Beautiful Light. And we all have beautiful lights, and she definitely does have a beautiful light, and her ancestors are guiding her right on through it. Right on through it. She just got to let go of that worry. Let go of that worry, Stephanie, because you don't have nothing to worry about. What are you worried about? And you know, and they're telling me, and you know it. They're saying, and you know you ain't got nothing to worry about. That's exactly how they're saying it. I don't know who these people are in my room here that are batting for you and rooting for you, but they want you to know that they rooting for you. Okay? And they love you. And they don't ever, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, but I'm feeling like a grandmother vibe. I don't know if your grandmother is still with us on this side or whatever, but if she's not, then that's definitely her. And she's saying, I got you, baby. I believe that's the grandmother. Yeah. Definitely. Get at me. Get at me. All right. So, Phantom, are you here? Phantom, you still with me? It's your turn. It's your turn, Phantom. All right. So, what is it? May I have a reading on what lies ahead in the near future? Ashe, conscious soul living. Ashe. I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful to be a part of this and to be chosen to have the DNA and to have the gift of this beautiful thing that we call life and spirit. Definitely. I was close. Grandma, grandpa. I'm like, I don't know who it is, but I'm thinking like grandma, grandpa. But yeah, whoever it is over there, they got you, and they want you to know that they got you, Stephanie. All right, so let's do Phantom. Oh, all right. Everybody give Ashley some Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, beautiful sister. Princess. She's princess, y'all. She don't even know yet. She's beautiful sister. All right, so let's see. Phantom wants to know what lies ahead in the near future for you. All right, all right, all right. I don't know what that's supposed to mean because your question was, what lies in the near future for you? But if it came up, it must be what spirit wants you to know, because I just totally ignored your question. I'm just going to be honest with you and said, you need to trust yourself more. You need to trust yourself more. Let's see. Oh, Phantom, you have the fear card, okay? And it came up right next to each other. And I know that you asked the spirit a question, but sometimes spirit just wants to speak. This is the fear card, and this is not necessarily a bad card. I'm going to explain the artwork on the card. But basically, the fear is all in your head. That's basically all it is. The fear is there. It's all in your head. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself, because that is your higher self, and that's guiding you. And you can trust that. You can trust that before you can trust anything else in this world. You can always trust you, your inner self, your inner voice. That's your Ori. That's the God in you. That's the kingdom of God right there that we were speaking about in the last reading. That's within yourself. That's how you make it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You trust yourself. And I don't know if you guys watched the video or not, but when I dealt with Papa Legba, I was going through some things and I didn't really trust the spirit. So I said, Papa Legba, how can I trust you more? And he responded by telling me, you need to trust yourself more. And that was like a key for real. He dropped a whole jewel on me. And that in turn made me trust him more. For real, for real. That in turn really did make me trust him more, because I knew at that point that he wasn't a spirit that was trying to do anything to me wrong. Your next card. What the? Trust your intuition. This is spirit talking to you. Trust your intuition. Follow your intuition. Listen to your intuition. That same card. They're like, I'm going to beat this tonight. They're saying, I'm going to beat that tonight. Everything that you need is within you, is what I feel like they're saying. Then I have the truth coming to the light card. We ain't seen this card tonight. And this card, I have to explain the art on this too, because you got to see the truth right here. It's surrounded by darkness. So that's another thing that you got to look out for. So no matter what your situation looks like, Phantom, the light is there and the truth is there and it's coming to the light. So don't worry about anything. Just trust yourself, and everything that is hidden is going to come to light. Trust and believe that. All right, we're going to do one more card. I don't know what the bottom card is going to be, but let's see what the bottom card is going to be. Ooh, this is a test card. Phantom, you're being tested, okay? You're being tested by spirit. And I'm going to explain this a little bit to you, because I'm going to look at your layout of your reading here, your 5 cards. Spirit always tells you what to do, how to pass the test as you're in the test. They tell you exactly how to do it. So if you're being tested right now and the spirit is telling you out of all these cards basically that you just need to trust in yourself more, follow your intuition, listen to your intuition, they're letting you know that the fear that you are thinking that's there is not real, it's in your head, and the truth will be coming to light. So then they're letting you know, boom, we're testing you. Yeah, you gotta have faith and trust. They're saying that we're testing you right now, Phantom. We're testing you. All you gotta do to pass the test, though, because the answer is in the cards, is to trust your intuition, to trust yourself more, and cast out those imaginations when you start having those thoughts of being like, I don't want to say afraid, because sometimes it's not necessarily a afraid thing. It could just be like a unknown situation. So you're just a little leery because you're not really sure or whatnot. But they're saying throw all that shit away. Throw it away. It's just there to sidetrack you or whatever. But the way that you pass the test that the spirit is giving you right now is just to trust yourself and follow your intuition. That's why I love spirit, because they always, always, always let you know what's going on before they put you through something. Or if they're putting you through something and you can get to a spiritualist, they're going to tell you how to pass the test that they're putting you through. So that was Phantom's reading. I'm glad that that resonates with you. I appreciate you guys coming and allowing me to share some spirit with you guys. I just got to put in a little work because I feel like spirit really hooked me up, you know? Yeah, and angel numbers is everything. That's where you start off at, for real, for real. When you start to pay attention to those numbers, you can get to communicate with the spirit more. They'll start flat out talking to you. They start giving you little signs like numbers and stuff like that. And they'll start giving signs like, what do they call them? Synchronicities and things of that nature, just to see if you're paying attention. And once you start to pick up on them signs more and more and more, and they're noticing that you're picking up on when they show themselves or when you a message that you're getting in, they'll flat out start showing up to you, start speaking to you, because they know that you can see them. They know that you recognize them. They know that you know that they're there, you know? But yeah. So let's see. Oh, my bad, my bad. I keep doing that, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. So Ashley has a question. And happily ever after. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 people. I'm probably gonna close the list at that because I've already been on for 1 hour and 23 minutes. But yeah, you're next, Sakita. I like that. But yes, you're next, and I'm probably just gonna close that list after Ariel. I like that name too. I'm going to close the list after that person, and then I will come back on tomorrow and offer more readings, because I told y'all once I got into my spot, it was crunch time. We're finna get this going. We're finna get it going. We're going to get up in it, you know? So I'm going to do a question, and then I'm going to do Sakita's reading. All right. Let's see. Who are the ancestors watching over you? Well, we already know, Ashley, that you are a descendant of Solomon. Your first incarnation was of another wife. Everybody knows that's on my channel that I am Solomon, Osiris's wife, in another incarnation. That's what I believe. That's what I know to be true, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Can nobody tell me different? I don't give a shit. But anyways, you come from that bloodline, which is a royal bloodline. So we know that. And you know that you have the name that I spoke to you in the consultation that we did last night. That would be your mother's name, who I do not believe does have a body at this point. I mean, like your first mother from your first incarnation, she does not have a body at this point. So she's definitely around you, and you have Solomon around you too, because that's your daddy girl. So if we're going to get into up with that or whatnot, then you can just hit me back into the inbox and we can talk about that more, because I already told you you're special, girl, and I definitely would love to know you. You're gonna be my friend. But let's see, we're doing Sakita now. And what question did you have for the spirits, Sakita? Did you just want to know what you have to look forward to? Did you just want to know, did you have a specific question or anything like that? I'm just gonna ask. Oh, you just want some guidance? Okay, let's see what the spirit has to say for guidance. You need to balance your energies. So this is also like hey, but this is also like an energy card. So you got to balance those energies. If you need help like balancing your energies, what I usually do is like I burn some sage and I will let the smoke cover my body. I'll clear my energy. I'll clean my house, clear the energy out of the house and stuff like that so that you can just rid yourself of any negative and allow the positive and the negative to go back. And even to balance your energies, you can do something as simple like go to a park by yourself and have like 20 minutes of meditation, sit outside and listen to the birds, something that will allow you to block out everything else. And, all of your distractions so that you can balance yourself. We have the growth card next for you. And I feel like this isn't just the growth card, but I feel like the spirit is telling me right now that you're growing. Right now you're growing. And you're doing a very good job. You're doing a very good job. I feel like you've gotten far in the past 3 years of your life. You've gotten very, very far. And it's all about balancing those energies so that you can step into your power and learn how to use your power. You got to learn how to balance your energy so that you can control the power that you were given. There's a lot of powerful people up in here. I can feel that energy too. I can definitely feel that energy as well. Let's see. I'm shuffling, guys. Yeah, and you know what? That is a definitely like spiritual war field in itself, that being a mental health therapist, because of the things that you're exposed to and the energies that those people have in their minds, in their heads, could be overwhelming. And then sometimes you can take things home with you, and they can stick to you. I will be working a lot of cleansing before you do your sessions, your mental health sessions with these people. And after as well, I would invest in some type of, either if you can't, you're probably in the office, so you probably can't, be burning sage sticks and stuff while you're in your office waiting on your people to come in. But if you have a crystal that cleanses negative energy or something like that, before you do your sessions with your clients, I will be cleansing myself. And then after each client, I would cleanse myself, and I would also cleanse the space that you work in after each and every client. That's a must, because you don't know what spirits they have on them, what spirits that live inside of them, and what spirits are wanting to stick around to attach themselves to you. But if you do that, you should be able to balance that energy quite well, because they won't be able to attach themselves to you. I'm sorry, Intuitive, I did just close it. I do apologize. But yeah, I definitely would keep it up. If you started it today, then you know that the spirit's telling you that you need to be cleansing those energies after each and every person. If you don't, then people can come in there and they can just drop in spirits that sit in that office. When they leave, they don't leave with them. And then they're weighing on you, and then you're taking those things with you. And that's not good. That's definitely not good. So I would definitely invest in some cleansing stuff for your office or the space that you do your work in, and then make sure that you're cleansing yourself. A fire gate. When it comes to stones, and I actually have a wonderful stone collection. I can't wait to show you guys. I actually have a Selenite wand right here, and it's pretty badass, y'all. This is what I be getting them demons with. Boom, why? You can still see the dirt from the mine on it when they harvested it out of the mine. But anyways, yeah, I know. Like when I flew in the airport, the security officer was like, "We got to double check her because she's got this thing or whatever." And they pulled it out. They was like, "Whoa, like what is that?" I'm like, "It's my ammunition. You don't even know. It is a huge piece, and it works so well." But even if you have one of those, if you can find a piece of selenite and you can put that in your office, that will absorb energies. If you can find a black stone, that would absorb energies. But as far as recommending like a fire gate or something like that, what I would do is everybody, different stones are going to work with different people. So like, I actually will recommend going with the stones that have to do with your birthday, because there are stones that actually help you and work better with you from your birthday and your signs and whatnot. And another way that you could do it is you go to the shop where the stones are sold at, and you touch every kind of stone in there. You touch them, and the ones that call out to you is the ones that you need. Like that selenite stone actually was like me. As soon as like the energy of the stone itself was like pulling, me to it. And then you know that that's your stone that you need to work with. So you can do it like that, or you can do some research on your birthday and your natal chart and all those things. I'm not a natal chart person. I'm just, I go off of what spirit gives me. I can just hear them or whatnot. So, but I would do that. And that whatever stone that you come up with your research, or whatever stone calls out to you spiritually when you visit your gem shop or whatnot, then those are the stones that want to work with you. So I wouldn't just go picking a stone. I would go pick a stone that wants to work with me, Oh yeah, I'll be buying them all too. I understand. But anyways, we're back to you, Sakita. This is the create card. I don't think ever pulled this card. So this is the create card. This is the magic wand, which is what I just pulled up. So that's another spiritual synchronicity, whether you guys want to like recognize that or not, because I actually just pulled out a wand and then we pulled a card with the wand on it. You got some power as well. They want you to create the life that you want, Sakita. You want to create that life. You don't want to sit back, and you don't want to allow the energies that you deal with on a daily basis to control and create for you. You need to learn how to control them. Actually, a lot of those energies that come into your office space are lesser energies, weaker than you, and they don't even really want to be in there with you. And I think that, well, I'm gonna quit saying I think. The readings are free, but the list is definitely closed for tonight because I've already been on here for almost 2 hours. I feel like you realize that there's some spirits that you deal with in your mental health field that they don't want to be in that office with you. Like they can't even sit still while they're in there talking to you. That's the one that I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. I see a vision of it. Like they can't even sit still. That's a real negative energy. Whoever that person is that you deal with, so it's true then. Yay. I like seeing y'all comments letting me know that I'm hitting and I'm hearing exactly what spirit is saying. But there's somebody that comes in your office and he can't ever sit still. He's like very fidgety. And he's moving his legs. And he'll move from this side in the seat to that side. Like now he's not walking around, but he's like moving in the seat, in the spot that he's sitting in. You know what I'm saying? And he can't sit still. That spirit does not like you, honey. It don't like you. And it wants to... I'm not saying it wants to attack you physically. I'm not saying that because it's not that person. I don't want you to be looking at this client of yours and being like, you're weird or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the person. It's the spirit inside of the person. So that person, I guarantee you, is 110% unaware of what's inside of him and why he can't stand you. He might not show that he can't stand you, but the nervousness, you make that spirit nervous. Why do you make that spirit nervous? Because as I said before, it's a lesser spirit in there that you can fuck that spirit up. You can fuck that spirit up. And that spirit is scared to death of your ass. That's why I don't like you. That's why he don't like you. But see, you don't even know. That's the thing right there. Well, you know the spirit told you because you just said the spirit told you that. But I don't think that you understand how bad you could really like fuck this entity up. And it's like, it hate to come see you. Ooh, it hate to come see you. So we're going to pull another card, and that is the number 9. And then we got 9 viewers, y'all. Well, it just went down to 7, but it said 9 when I pulled the card, the 9 card. And then there's my number, 717. So the number 9 is universal love and selflessness, generosity, brilliance, divine will. That divine will goes with that create card. Use your divine will to make what you want to happen, and it's going to happen. That's how powerful you are. You don't even know it. This is a triple manifestation card. Whatever you think that you're gonna manifest times 3 is gonna come through for you. Don't worry about it. Oh, and then this is some Gemini shit. You got Gemini all in your deck here because this is a 6, okay? And then you got the balance card, and this is a Gemini card too. All right? Because you got the 2 faces. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the 9, and then you got your 6. So that's some Gemini shit, which is also Papa Legba because he's like that 2-faced and shit, that Gemini shit. And then you have the family and home, your harmony, your healing, your nurturing, the list is closed, Benita. I'm sorry. I'm just finishing up the little people that I have in here, but you're welcome to join me. I will be doing live readings free once a week, I promise. So you have nurturing and idealism, responsibility, love, self-sacrifice, protection, sympathy, and compassion. You're welcome, Ashe. Please come back because we definitely will get you on the list next time. But yeah, definitely. This is also a good reading. This is a very good reading. You're a good person, Sakita. I'm gonna get it right. I'm sorry, but I keep saying it because I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. But you're a good person, and the spirit sees what you're trying to do with these mental health patients. You're in that field actually right now. You're in the mental health field because of your gift. And a lot of those people don't have like schizophrenia and things of that nature, because if you think about it, and I use Bible references because I was raised in the church situation, but if you think about it, the man that had all of those demons in him that Jesus had supposedly cast out, and they went into the swan and they went over the mountain or whatever, that's what they call schizophrenia. They hearing all them voices. And like, you get what I'm saying? But you have spiritual power and you have education to back it because you are a licensed medical professional. You give people help. So you can actually really heal those people, spiritually heal those people on your Jesus shit. Like for real, for real. But you need to move carefully. You definitely need to move carefully because these spirits are no joke, but you are powerful. You don't even have to worry about nothing. Okay, spiritually, you don't have to worry about anything because you're powerful. You are powerful. You're stronger than any of those entities that come in there and them people. You're stronger than them. Done Christ. So, right. That's what I'm seeing there. I'm getting that energy too. That he got that El Cristo Negro energy going on. Or she, I'm sorry. My bad. Pictures, I'll be trying, but they'd be little. All right, so who's next? We got Champagne. You still here? All right. Ariel, is that the only question that you had? Because I can just answer that question, and then I can just something about your son is gone now. But if you want to, then I can just answer your question right quick, and then go ahead to Champagne reading. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Was there? Okay, so that's the only question. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull just one card. I'm just going to pull one card for Ariel to answer the question. And we're going to see. The list is closed. I do apologize, but you can come back next week and we do this again. Okay, so this is what I got. And I've also never pulled this card either. Ariel, I've never pulled this card. And this is a reflection card. And I'm going to give you this card next to it just to finish it off because the spirit is telling me to give you this one with it. And I'm not going to pull any more cards on this question because it's just a question. But this is the reflection card. So you need to reflect on the situation that is going on in your life. There's that pay attention again, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention to the situations. Reflect on the situations. Your thoughts are becoming reality. Be mindful of your thoughts. You need to have stronger positive thoughts about this situation with your son. Because what you think is what will be in manifestation. So spirit answered your question flat out. And this is a number card 111. your thoughts are becoming reality. And I'm not feeling like your thoughts are good thoughts concerning this situation. So you need to change that around, and you need to change it really quick, because if you do not be mindful of your thoughts and have stronger positive thoughts, you will manifest what you don't want. And that's what Spirit is telling you. So reflect on those things. Okay. All right. So Champagne girl, you've been waiting. Let's get to you. Okay. So you wanted a general, whatever you need to hear from the Spirit. Okay. You about to achieve something. Achievement. What you trying to achieve, girl? This your answer. You're going to do it. You're welcome. Come back and subscribe and like the video. Definitely. I don't know what you're trying to achieve, Champagne, but it's going down. You're going to get it. Then the next card that we have, let's see what we got. Number 4. Oh my goodness. Ashe to India, all the way to India. Wow. 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 That's all I can say, y'all, is wow. So this is going right along with that achievement card. You got long-term security, building foundation and focus. This is a balance card as well, because you got the number 4, so you have balance. Girl, what is you doing? I want to be a part of it. Because you're about to achieve something, and you're finna have some long-term security. You're building things. You're building your foundation, and you are focused. Oh, wow. All right. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. I'm gonna have to write that down. That's never happened. I'm gonna shout out the UK, because I do have some subscribers in the UK, and I never thought that I would reach the UK, and I cannot believe that people are watching me in India. I'm so grateful for you guys' presence and you guys' energy, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. All right, let's pull another card for I know. I told you we going there. We going there. We going there. Girl, what is going on with you? I need a piece of this pot what is you doing? What is you doing? What are you doing? I need a piece of whatever is going on in your life, girl. This is beautiful. I think this might be the best thing ever. Achievement, long-term security, building stuff, building your foundation. You're focused. There's money involved. This is the second time I pulled this. I don't never pull this card. There's money involved. Girl. Nigeria. Ashe. Ashe. That's that real deal right there. That real deal. I'm so happy that the world is like watching. You got a stop card. Stop looking outside yourself. Okay? Champagne. You need to stop looking outside yourself. I know. I need some coins too. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking outside yourself. It's your time. It is your time, Champagne. Your ancestors are with you. They're watching you. And they want you to stay in contact with them. Because they say that sometimes you get busy and that you can't. Like you don't have the time. You're so tired. Okay? You need to get with them, and you need to light them a candle. If you can't do anything else for them, light them a candle. If you can't light them a candle, when you get out of your bed in the morning, give them my shade. Thank you for being with me. For real, because they're with you, and they saying, don't forget about us while you coming up. You know, started from the bottom, now you're here, now you don't know who we is. They saying don't do us like that. They're saying keep us up there with you. Right next to you, because the reason why you're able to do these things and why you're able to get these things from the Spirit is because they're there helping you. And they don't want you to forget that. They're like, boom, we want you to know that this is coming from us, and you need to keep us up there with you or you're going to lose it. And I have to say it exactly how they say it. You know, so I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to like say bad things or whatever, but I say verbatim what I hear in my ear from Spirit, I'm going to say it verbatim. So if they say it kind of like with an attitude, I pronounce it and say it exactly the same way, because that's just exactly how I hear it. But you have a wonderful reading. You got the achievement. You got long-term security. You have building, foundation, focus. You got that pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. Whew. They're telling you to stop looking outside yourself. Everything you need is inside of you. It's inside of you. And they're letting you know that they're there. They're watching. Don't forget me. Do not forget us. Is what they're saying. Don't forget us. That was a beautiful reading. That was beautiful, Champagne. I'm glad you stayed on here for that because that gave me some hope. Jesus. All right. Ashe, Rebecca. Ashe. All right. So next was Sayante. Sayante, are you still here or are you on Altia? Oh, heart to you too. The list is closed. I do apologize. I'm just finishing up my last four. No, there's two more after this one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close it down because I've been on for like 2 hours. But we're gonna open this up again. This is like really, really good, you guys. And Spirit has definitely been in here, and they've definitely been dropping some jewels on some people, like for real, for real. So I appreciate that. Let me get back to. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep doing it because y'all like sitting up against something. Let me get back to the question that she asked. Okay. What are my ancestors? Because I don't know about my ancestors. I just know that my dad's side of the family is Cherokee Native American. Don't know much about my mom's side of the family. Okay. I'm not sure that they're going to give me an answer directly through these cards. Unless that ancestor card, and I'm just going to be honest with you because that's like more of a lineage question. And you know what I think about that? I think that because I'm able to get lineages sometimes when I do one-on-one readings, like this girl that I did, Ashley, sister. That's my soul sister now. She's a princess. I was able to get her lineage quickly through Spirit, but it was like a one-on-one session. So if you want to do that to you and actually feel your spirit without the spirit of like 10 other people that's in the room and in the atmosphere with me, then I can take the time and focus on you because right now I can pick up on everybody's energy. So I would need to have a one-on-one session with you to try to pull through an ancestor or to get someone to say, this is your lineage and all of this stuff, because I need to focus solely on you. So if you have an Instagram, I want you to inbox me on Instagram and we can discuss it there. So it's just me and you there. Because I don't want to tell you I can do something that I can't do like right now at the moment. Because like, again, that is very like a personal, all of this is personal, I guess. But you know, like, I don't know how it works. I'm just be honest with you. Last night I was able to seriously just figure out exactly where this girl came from. But that's because she comes from someone that I'm connected to spiritually. And I've never met her, but maybe in a past life I have, but not this current life. But I do want to help you. So if you could do that, or if you don't have Instagram, if you could give me, if you don't have Instagram, if you could give me an email at Beautiful Light of Israel, and that's Israel's like Israel, like my last name, at gmail.com. And we can have a little bit more personal session. It's going to be the same thing. I don't charge. If you want to donate, you're welcome to donate. If you don't want to donate, that's cool. But if you do want to donate, I appreciate that as well. So I do want you to go ahead and email me if you can. So we can talk about that, and I'll be able to like sit and light candles to Papa Legba, open some doors, and see who is in your ancestry line, who comes for you, who wants to speak to you. All right. See, I got a witness. Ashley say yes. See, I got a witness. I got a witness. So who else is next? Happy. Whose name? Happiness. Something. Hello. Instagram is Beautiful Lights 717. I hope y'all got a chance to actually check out the beginning of the video because I was like showing all my dope ass artwork and shit. All right, hold on one second. I was waiting on Happiness to come up and see if Happiness, if you have a question, I can take a question before I take my last one. If LS is still here, let me know you're here, LS, because you're coming up. If Happiness doesn't show up, it's your turn. I am an artist. I also do music. I have a guitar and it's beautiful. which I do plan on doing some music for you guys and spitting some poetry, some dope ass poetry for you guys. But the spirit has definitely been having me focus on not musical stuff. That's fun. That's just like the extra stuff. But the nitty and the gritty of spirituality has nothing to do with making a dope ass song. But that's something that I do have for you guys, or a dope ass poem or whatnot. But to help you guys through life situations and to help you guys through real spiritual things so that you guys can make it to the next level and then ultimately make it out of the matrix. All right. I can show you some artwork now. I have my altar set up. Let me take that question. I don't see Happy or LS. Are y'all in the room? Ariel, are you still in the room? All right, Queen, I see you. All right, let me show some artwork. And if they don't show up, then I'm going to go ahead and do Queen. And then I'm going to close down the live. And I hope that you guys do like and share and hit that notification bell. Let's see. I got to get up now. All right, let me show y'all some artwork. And I also got some dope ass videos for you guys coming up. We're going to make some money oil. We're going to make some money powder. We're going to make some Saint Expedite oil. We're going to make some Saint Expedite money powder. We're going to do it all. And I'm also going to have it on the Etsy. And I'm working on a website. If anybody on here is a website builder, please get at me. I do know that you guys wanted the email address. So the email address is going to be beautifullightofisrael@gmail.com. And that Israel is going to be spelled like my last name. And that's Israel, like Israel. All right. So this is my Ori, the queen from the Sagittarius constellation, the warrior princess. And I actually do have that tattoo, that vine tattoo. I actually do have that. And I got a whole bunch of other tattoos too. And this is Yeah Oya. That's not like my best. So I'm going to like redraw her because it ain't my best. I can definitely do better than that. This is King Solomon, Osiris. And he actually does have that gold in his mouth. You see how like his teeth is all, and this is just my makeshift altar, y'all, because I just moved in today. I haven't even had my first night in this house. But oh yeah, yep. And then this is King Solomon. So when King Solomon came to me and he said, you know, you're my wife and all this stuff, because I can tell y'all the story right quick. King Solomon, I woke up and I had a balcony in my room or whatever, and he was standing there, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you here, whatever? And he was like, do you know who I am? And I said, you're King Solomon. Like, but why are you here? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, right. He's like, you're my wife or whatever. And I was like, okay. And I accepted that. And you know what? No matter what, since then, he will stand by my bed and he will, every morning he'll say, good morning, beautiful, or good morning, queen. And he greets me. So that's why I fight for King Solomon, because that really is my boo. Yeah, that was my higher self. And then I got my Papa Leg was in the other one. This is my servitor. I got to make a video on servitors and their spiritual servants, in which you create these spiritual entities or whatnot to do certain things in your life. So I made this one. I'm not going to tell you what his name is or whatever, because I don't want y'all calling on him, but y'all can tell what kind of spiritual servant he is, because he got that money on him. I put like a real dollar on there, glam them all up. And this is how they appear to me. This is how my spirits appear to me. So when they appear to me and I'm drawing out like this is how they appear in my room. And when I first seen him, I was like, damn, he fine. Woo. I wish he was real, like in real life. Cause wow. And he's like a warrior angel, and he's for money. I'm not gonna tell you his name because then you could summons him. So I ain't gonna do that, but he's for money or whatever. You see, he got that sword. So if anything come up against my money or try to block my money, he's gonna be there to smite that hand, to cut it down. Don't come up against Bela Ora and her money, because it's a spirit that's going to attack your ass. He gonna be fine, but he ain't gonna have no mercy. Okay. And then this is also my Ori, my higher self. And I had a vision of me with a gold layer of protection around me in the spirit realm. So I just drew that out No tattoos. This is like my body after I go, I guess. You know, got the dreads. And it's like naked. And I drew this at work and like when I had a job. But now I'm doing spiritual work full time, y'all. So I'm here for y'all. But anyways, I put that on my job desk and my supervisor walked by and I was like, oh shit, because it's like naked. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, that's beautiful. So I got to keep it or whatever. I thought he was gonna tell me it was inappropriate or something. But yeah, that's my artwork. And let me see. I didn't see anybody else come on to the live verifying that they were still here. So I'm going to go ahead and knock Queen on out. Let's see where Queen at. Thank you, you guys, for thinking my artwork was beautiful. I appreciate that. You said in a dream? No, they don't be in a dream. They don't come to me in a dream. They be right in my room. Like how some of you all's ancestors was able to come into the live and be right here telling me that, like, when they talk to me, they really be like sitting right here like another human talking to me, and I can just hear them. I can hear exactly what they say. So it don't be in no dream. And when they show up to me, they stand in my room like King Solomon, how he had all these, oh shit, my bad. I'm gonna grab that again. How he had all these golds in his mouth. When he came to me, like all these right here, those were real jewels of different colors, and they all was like that when he showed to me, like for real, like. And I was like, damn, look at this nigga grow, because it's like that was like the finest stuff ever. But he was a king, and that's how real king they did it back then, like in those days or whatnot. That grill is real. Like if he ever comes to you guys and you guys ever seen King Solomon, and he smiles a lot, and that's exactly how it smiles. So it might be a little creepy. So if he shows up to you and you see that, look at his mouth, man. All of those different colors are going to be like rubies and diamonds and emeralds and all types of sapphires and stuff like that, really in his mouth, y'all. So that's really how they come in the room for me. I'm finna do Queen. I'm surprised my phone ain't died on y'all yet. Hold on. All right, so let me get Queen in. Give me 1 second. I'm finna turn my camera back around so I can finish up, y'all. All right. I also drew all my tattoos too. Like I drew all the tattoos that I got, except like 2 or 3 of them. But this right here, this my handwriting. It's Hebrew right there, and then I got like numbers right there. And I'll just show y'all a little bit because I'm an artist and I'm not trying to be like whorish or like Instagram thought or nothing like that. But that's the vine. And I drew that. Yeah, I'll get a question. And that was for the I am the true vine. My father is the husbandman. Every branch that beareth not fruit, he purges from me. Which is just spirit in general, not no Jesus shit. I told you I use the Bible scriptures for spells. So this is to keep me remembering who I am, the true vine, you know? All right, so we're going to do Queen. And I'm going to take a question right quick, and then we're going to go ahead and do that. Looking forward to my servitor video. Let me see, working with spirits, but I didn't know what I was doing too much. Well, I'm here to help you to work with the spirits and connect with the spirits the correct way. I will always let you know. Queen, I'm shuffling this deck for you, but this card just popped up, so we're going to go with it. I like to do that. So your first card is going to be stop looking outside yourself, and then there's another card underneath it. What's up with y'all getting this money? Like, what's up? I've never pulled this card out ever so many times in one night. It's the pot of gold. You need to stop looking outside yourself. And in your case, the spirits are telling me this is not money. The pot of gold is inside yourself, Queen. That's what the pot of gold that you're looking for. They're telling you that this isn't money. So I did get excited. But sometimes when I pull the card, spirit gives me a different interpretation for different people. So the pot of gold that you have is inside of you. I think that they really want you to understand that because you're looking outside yourself for answers, and you're still looking inside yourself for things, but it's right there. You just got to remember who you are. That's all it is. You need to remember who you are. You got that queen on your name, girl. You got that queen on your name, girl. Okay, so Queen, I don't know where you are in your spiritual walk, but this is the 666 card. Before you freak out, let me tell you what it means, okay? This means that you got the power. That's what this means. It means you got the power. It's time for you to wake up. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. You have the magic. You have the melanin. You have, it's inside of you. You have everything you need. You have it. Like, I don't get it. And the reason why I say I don't get it is because maybe that's what your spirits are saying. They don't get it. They don't get it. Like they're saying, why don't you see it? They said, why don't you see it? Yeah, you got a spirit over here. And he say he tell you every single day. He said he literally tells you every single day and you hear it. And I'm going to turn these cards over. And I don't think that he thinks that you're listening to what he's saying to you. So you need to look inside yourself for that prize that you're looking for. I'm going to get to a question. Well, Polly, just give me 1 second because I have to finish her reading up and then I'll take one question and then I'm going to end it. But, yeah. Oh my goodness. I can feel the spirit. Like, that's not me huffing and puffing at you, Queen. Okay. That's the spirit. Whatever spirit that comes to you every day and shows you, and he says that you can hear him. I guess it's when you look in the mirror, because that's what I'm saying. Like when you look in the mirror, you hear him. And he tells you, I feel like it's a masculine energy, but he tells you every day that what you're looking for is inside of you and that you have the power and that you are the magic and that you are the one. But I believe that you're not believing it. So, yeah, I'm not sure. There's the transformation card. Once you start looking outside of yourself, you're going to find the prize that you're looking for, whatever it is that you're looking for. Your power, you're going to step into it. That melanin, you're going to be able to use that power, and then you're going to transform. You just got to stop looking outside yourself. That's what you need to do. You need to stop looking outside yourself. Okay, 2 cards came up, so we're just going to go with that. Even though I said I was going to do 5, but 2 cards came, so we're going to do with that. You got the Humble Yourself card and the Strength card. I'm listening, so give me a second. Do you think that you're not good enough, Queen? Oh, it resonates. All right. Hit that like button. Straight up. They're saying that you don't think that you're good enough. You might have some ego battles going on inside of your head. And I'm seeing you look in the mirror. You be in the mirror a lot, girl. You're right, because they talk to you when you look in the mirror. You can hear them, but you think you're crazy and you're not. But you think you're crazy, so you dismiss it, but it's really what you need to be listening to. They said you don't think that you're good enough and that you need to humble yourself. Do you hear me, Queen? Like they saying you need to humble yourself, and it ain't humble yourself like you think you're so good, but it's like you don't think you're good enough. Like humbling yourself against yourself. If you get me. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to humble yourself against yourself because it's yourself. And they're showing me, like, when you look in the mirror, so it really is definitely yourself. How you guys doing? It's yourself that stops a lot of things that they want to give you and put forth for you. Because you'll stand there and you'll talk yourself out of it in the mirror. Why do you do that? What are you doing? What are you doing? They say you stand in the mirror and you talk yourself out of your blessings. Girl. You need to, I didn't show you this, but this came out with the Humble Yourself card. You need to show your strength. You need to you need to strengthen yourself is what they're saying. Strengthen yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That's what you need to do. So that is your reading, Queen. That's your reading. And I feel like this is an overall positive reading too. And I don't have anybody that had a bad reading tonight, but I do. They just want you to stop looking outside of yourself, start looking into yourself. And that's where you're going to find the treasure. The treasure is inside of you, Queen. You calling yourself Queen because you're a queen. Like, that's what they're saying. Like, they're like, if you can see the spirit over here, he's kind of frustrated. He's not angry with you, but he's frustrated. This is, yo, you ever seen that meme where it was like my guardian angel be like, that's kind of how he is. Whoever this guy is, he's just sitting there like, this is what he's showing me. Like he be wanting to do this to you when you look in the mirror. He be wanting to do smack you right there. This is what he says that he wants to do to you, because it's like he be talking to you and he be telling you, hey, you got this. It's okay. And then you shoot it down. So you make it hard for him. That's what he's saying. You made his job harder because you don't believe in yourself. You know? So you need to believe in yourself, because when you don't believe in yourself, then they can't work for you the way that they want to work for you. And he wants to work with you. He doesn't have a choice, which is why I guess he's frustrated. Why he's sitting there like, girl, why do you be doing that? Why you be? So that's what I meant by how I just said, like, girl, why you be doing that? I said that like that because that's exactly how he said it. Okay. Like, I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but he's not angry with you. It's just frustrating because he is assigned to you, whoever this being is. He's assigned to you and he doesn't have a choice. And he said you'd be difficult. That's what he said, because you fight against yourself. He said you'd be being difficult because you're fighting against yourself. But he loves you and he doesn't want you to feel like he's angry with you. But he wants you to know that voice that when you look in the mirror that you hear, that is a guardian. That's what he's saying he is. He's saying a guardian. He didn't say an ancestor. So it may just be a spirit that sent to guard you. But he is a little frustrated, but he's not angry with you. He's only frustrated because he's like, you hear me, but you're not responding. Or you dismiss. No, he said you dismissed me. There it is. That's the word he used. You dismissed me. You hear me, but you dismiss me. So that's your reading. All right. Let's see what we got going on in these chats down here. Okay, so we had a question. Peter wanted to ask the question. And Jonzella wanted to, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, wanted to ask the question. And then there was another one that wanted to ask the question. So, okay, that was you. Okay, so there's 3 people that want to ask the question in the live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it's okay, because we're going to pick a number. Okay, so I'm going to write down my number, and then whoever gets the number is going to get the question. Okay, I'm going to write my number down first, and then you can tell me. It's going to be a number 1 through 60. Okay. All right, I got my number written down. So whoever wants to ask the question, you guys go ahead and guess your number. Whoever gets the closest number, or whoever gets the number on the dot will get the question, and I'll go ahead and end the live. All right, so we got 1. All right, so we got 5 numbers in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close it because I have one. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all just came on in with it. All right. Let's see. So the number. All right, so close it, y'all. The number is 53. So the closest to that number is either going to be, I think it was Cass. I do think it's you, Cass, because you have 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Okay, so y'all are, oh my goodness. Y'all are both 4 numbers off. Is that right? 53, 49. So that's 4 numbers, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Okay. Yeah. So y'all are both 4 numbers off, but you said 57 and he said 53. So that's like both evenly off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to answer both of y'all questions, and then I'm getting off here. Okay. So I'm going to give it to you first, Rupali, and then we're going to do Cass and get your questions out of the way. So let's see what we got here. What's the question, Rupali? What's Jay's intention to watch me on social media? If it's to initiate contact to come back, will he initiate contact before May end? Okay. So I'm just gonna pull cards on that situation, and we're gonna ask Spirit to answer that question, and hopefully you get the response you want. Questions like that, it's kind of really hard to without a reading, because I would need to know like circumstances and situations, because I'm gonna just pull on it and see what Spirit has to say. But I'm just put it out there for everybody. But like, if y'all had a past relationship and this person like tried to kill you, but you still love them and all this other stuff, I don't really know how that will work out, because and I couldn't give just a direct intuitive answer on that just based off of that question without knowing more. And the reason why I would say that is because I don't want to just say, yeah, he's good for you or something like that, and he'd be beating your ass or something, you know. But we'll see what Spirit has to say on that. Okay, so you got the test card. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but concerning your situation, maybe he's testing you. Maybe he's testing you. Maybe that's the whole thing right there. You said, what was his intention to watch you on right? Y'all could be I don't know. We're gonna have to pull some more cards on that. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because you got that test card. We're gonna pull some more cards. So what I'm gonna do is just pull another card and see what Spirit has to say concerning that. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't have an interpretation for this, but you're asking questions pertaining to a particular person, and you're asking questions pertaining to a particular, friendship or relationship. There's a test involved, and then there's a passing of this test involved. I mean, it could be that, because like I said, I don't have more information, but you know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? You know what's going on with y'all situation, but there's a test, and you're gonna pass that test. And if you're saying it's resisting from talking to this person or whatever, then that's more than likely what your test is. Because if you fail the test, then you'll be like, dang, I should have just resisted, because you're already feeling in your intuition what you need to do. So just know that there's a test involved with that situation. I'm sorry I can't give you a longer reading concerning that, but will he contact? No. This says no, but when I speak it says no. Okay? So it can be interpreted. It says he ain't gonna contact you. Because even though this says no, when I speak it, it's the word no. You get what I'm saying? So it says he's not going to contact with you. If you want this relationship, there's nothing wrong with contacting him or contacting that person. If you want that friendship, there's nothing wrong with it. It might be for you, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a person that likes to shoot my shot. So if I love someone, or I want to have a friendship with someone, or some type of communication with someone, and I feel like there may be something that's blocking that, I'll throw out the line to see if it's even a possibility. And if that person rejects you, then they reject you. If they accept you, then they accept you. But at least in the end, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? So what I would do is I would just throw out the line and see if they're even interested. And if they're not, you need to move on. I will move on, make new friends, make new relationships, make new memories with new people. But he's not going to contact you. So if you do want to have that and you value him, then contact him. And you know what Spirit is telling me? That once you contact him, you got to know whether it was worth even wanting him in your life. All right, let me move on, because she said her phone might die. I do apologize for that, Cash. I'm surprised my phone ain't dead. All right. Okay. Okay. Spirits, we ask the ancestors to come through for Cass. Her phone is about to die, so if we can have you to speak on her behalf, or speak to anything that you would like to say to her. I do apologize. I'm trying to keep up with the comments and everything too. We appreciate it at this time. Please come through. You got the Overcomers card. I didn't really get to read your comments, but I got to skim through it a little bit. I'm not sure what you're going through, but you're going to make it out. You're on the top of the hill in your victory pose, and the sun is shining down on you. So it might not look like that right now. You understand? It might not look like things are going to get better. It might not look like this is what's going on and this is the right thing, but it is. You're doing the right thing, and you're going to overcome. And those who overcome and inherit the kingdom, and the kingdom is inside of you. So if you don't go through shit, you can't get to shit. Okay? If you don't go through anything, you're not going to get to anything. You're not going to get to being an overcomer. You're not going to get to your treasures. You're not going to get to your riches. You're not going to get to your spiritual gifts. You're not going to get to any of those things. So don't worry. You're going to make it out. So no matter what it looks like, I'm telling you right now, Cass, you need to know that in the end, you overcome. Because I see that it might get, I can already see that it's a tense situation. I don't know what your situation is, but I can feel it, that it's tense. And it looks dark and it looks dim. And it is. And I'm going to be honest with you. It is dark and it is dim, but not for you. It's for whoever else is involved, because there's somebody else involved in this situation with you. And it's dark and dim for them. And I think that you might need to shake that person. I don't know who it is. You need to shake them. Because they're trying to put that darkness over you. And you know who it is. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put that darkness over you. And it's about my last video. I talked about saving yourself unapologetically. Fuck them. I don't care if it's your husband. And I'm sorry, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody's marriage. But you have to. This is a one-man show. You got to save yourself. I don't care who it is. Get rid of them. Find any way. And when spirit tells you to do something, you do it. Because if you don't do it, then the consequences will be dire. You look what you got. The trust yourself more card. Everything that I'm saying to you, you already know. That's what the spirit is telling me. You already know, because they've been told you that you need to get the hell away from this person and the hell out of the situation. The spirit is telling me that this is not even really a situation that you have to be in. You're choosing to be in this situation because you care for somebody that doesn't really care for you. I'm gonna throw that in there because they're telling me that person don't care about you, but you care about them. That's not how they roll. That's not how the spirit rolls. They're telling you to get out of the situation and trust what you're feeling inside and trust those things that you're seeing with your eyes so that you can make it. This gotta be a dude. Is this a dude that we talking about here? Aw. Is this a dude that we talking about here, Cass? Because the reason why, thank you so much. The reason why I say that I feel like it's a dude, because it's the love card, and this is the new love card. And I'll tell y'all, sometimes spirit can give me intuition. I'm not sensing that you're going to get a new love, but they're telling me that it's all about the love. It's a love situation. You need to get out of that relationship. Okay? You love him. He love you, but you need to get out of it. And it's not that he's going to harm you. This is what spirit is telling me. It's not that he's going to harm you or anything like that. It's just that he's not for you. He's not for you. That's not who they have for you out here. And they said, you know it. But you just love this person. But that's not who they have for you. And you know that's not the person that you're supposed to be with. But you tell yourself that it is. But you know it's not. And if you don't listen, they're being stern. They're saying if you don't listen, that they're gonna tear shit down. Okay? And you don't want that to happen, because even though he may not physically harm you at this moment, who knows what could happen. And I'm just going to be honest with you. When you don't listen to spirit, you don't pay attention to the signs, and they warn you. So when they do whoop your ass, they can say, well, we showed you this. We gave you this sign. We gave you this sign. We gave you this sign. And they're completely justified in whooping your ass. And when I say whooping your ass, it could be your life falling apart, a health issue, or something like that may come about. And it's all because you're not listening to spirit. So spirit had to punish you. So this is the situation now that you're in. And I'm not saying that energy will punish you or whatever, because you are God, but you have your ancestors and you have your guides, and they have to do something to keep you alive. So they will whoop you. I'm just saying. Oh, look at this. Follow your intuition. Listen to your intuition. That's the same thing that we're talking about right now. This is what they're saying. You really, 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 really need to do that. Um, Cut that person off. They're actually telling me that you have an option. You have a chance right now to cut them off. You hear me? They're telling me that this is your chance. This is your opportunity to cut that person off and do it clean. Because if you don't cut it off right now, you're not going to have a clean cut. You're going to be affected by whatever situation that they're going through. Thank you. I'm just hearing them speak to me, and I'm just, like I say it verbatim. Whatever spirit tells me, I'm gonna say it verbatim to y'all because that's the message. I'm a messenger. I just deliver the message. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a deliverer. But he's saying that basically, whatever situation that they're going through is going to trickle down into your life, but it's not going to be a little trickle. And the reason why it won't be a little trickle is because you didn't listen. Like your little trickle exit is right now, so that you don't really be affected by what's going on in their world. If you get out right now, you're going to be all right. And it's going to be very minimal affecting your life. Mostly, I could just see you being irritated, but I could see detrimental happening if you do not exit this relationship situation. And when I say detrimental, I mean like your life falling apart. The goals that you have right now, I feel like you're very goal oriented, and you are trying to either get a business off the ground or get educated so that you can have a business, but you're trying to be the boss of something. If you don't let that relationship go, you're not gonna make it. Not your dreams and stuff. You're not gonna be able to do it. You get what I'm saying? So right now, time that you can get out of this relationship with minimal scars and minimal bruising, and I'm not talking about physical, I'm talking about spiritual and in general, like, minimal financial issues or whatever. If you break free right now, and when I say right now, I mean like in the next 3 days, I mean, you need to be starting right now so that you can completely try to disappear, because they're telling me that y'all don't live together. You get what I'm saying? Are you here? I had to take a drink of water. I've been talking for 2 hours. I don't know if she's still here. Okay, I will check my Instagram and everything. But yeah, they're telling me that you guys don't live together, so you need to get away. Hello, Ashe, Jessica. That's what they're telling me, that you definitely need to get away. I actually just took my last question. I was waiting on them to respond to see if they were getting the information. I've actually been on here for like 2.5 hours. I've never done a live this long, ever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys to like and share. And, well, you don't have to share because this is a live reading. Who wants to hear that unless they need to hear it? But yeah, you guys like it, subscribe, hit the notification bar, join the soul, so hit the notification bell, join the soul group. You guys can hit me on Instagram, beautifullight717. You guys can hit me on my email, which is Beautiful Light of Israel. And Israel is spelled like my last name, which is ISREAL @gmail.com. Beautiful and light and of are spelled correctly and normally. If you guys like to hit me up with a monetary donation or anything like that, you can hit the Cash App at $Bela or Israel being spelled like my last name, ISREAL. And that's a capital B, capital O, capital I. And I also have PayPal link. You guys can hit that PayPal link up if you'd like. And I don't charge, but if you guys want to make a donation, that's perfectly fine. PayPal.me/BelaAura. Oh, you're back. Okay. So I don't know if you missed that last little part, but I'm going to repeat that for you. Yeah, I am done taking questions. Good night, Phoenix. But I'll repeat that for you, Cass. So basically, the spirit said that you need to get away, and you need to get away within the next 3 days. Okay, and if you don't get away within the next 3 days, like your next 3 days is your time frame to break away from this relationship without any bumps, bruises, and scars in the physical or spiritual realm. But if you stay, then you're going to be affected. So I don't know if you got that or not, but
All right, I'm getting off here because I am extremely tired. I had a wonderful time with you guys. Thank you guys for dropping by. Hit me up. And I'm outie.